Today we're going to unbox the Anespa. So just opening that and the sides and the sides. Take that out. It's going to be part of the packaging rubbish. Take this box out. Take this box out. And now the star of the show is this one here. So, going to assemble it. It's really, really simple. So leave that here. And then I'm going to open this box. This box you want to, this is the firm hose, so you can leave that out to assemble, and that out to assemble. So 3 things in here, they're going to be needed for the assembly. 1, 2, 3 hoses, and we're going to throw this box away. And this other box has got the shower hose, which is what you want. I don't need this thing that hangs up the shower rose. Don't really need these things. So that's it, just a shower rose from this box. And now we're going to very quickly assemble. It's so simple. You just get the shower rose, you open it, and you want to find a hose that matches to this. There's one hose only that will match the shower rose, even though they all look the same. But there's this hose here that is going to be the only one for the shower rose, and I'll show you why. There's only one hose that will actually be the one for the shower rose, and it's the one with this bulbous end, okay? This bulbous end will fit to the shower rose, and there's no other hose that will fit perfectly to it. So this bulbous end belongs to the shower rose. So that's done. And then on the other end of the shower rose, we're going to get the rubber bit that was attached to the end. We'll just insert it into here so that there's no splashing of water. And how this works is that you kind of say to yourself, okay, water that goes all the way into this machine, this amazing machine, is going to come out and it's going to go through the shower rose to now give you the best water on earth, like the hot springs in Japan. So therefore, the logic is we will attach this shower rose hose to the very top, the very, very top outlet, because water going in from the wall will go through here, and then the water will rise all the way up and it's going to go through this outlet. So we're going to just tighten it with our hand. There's no need for equipment, just tighten with our hand. So that's done. That hose for the shower rose is done. It goes to the top. Next, we're going to put in literally the last hose. So it's this hose here. That's the only hose remaining. And it has got 2 identical ends. Because they're identical, you can put them any way you want, like pick any side to put in first. So again, there's the rubbery bit at the end, so I'm going to put that rubber into here. Put that rubber into here, and then I'm just going to pick any end. So I might pick this end, and I'm going to screw it in. Okay, that's the bottom end here. This is basically allowing the water to go from the shower or go from the wall into here. So what I said was I'm going to pick any end, as in like either end. I just picked either, and I just picked that side, and I just hand screwed it into here. That's all that's needed. So you just need to hand screw it into here. And I'm just making sure that the thread is perfect. And sometimes the rubber bit falls out, so you just pick it up from the floor if it does fall away, and you just screw it into here. That's done. So far we've done the shower rose already. That's done. The second part that we just did is screwing this hose onto that end, and now this end here goes into the wall. That's it. Now if you're wondering what is this last thing, this is the thing that we can attach to here if we want to. Some people don't want to. This is the part that basically is used to channel water from your Anespa into your bathtub. So the next step is we're going to come to the shower, and we know that every shower has an outlet where water comes out from the wall. So this is where mine is, and so what I'm going to do is I will then at that point just remove the existing hose, and usually you can use your hand to, can you close up?
That's right.
Usually you just basically use your hand to unscrew, and that's what I've done. But in some cases, if it's a little bit hard, just use some vice grip pliers to remove it. So in this case, I've just easily removed with my own hand by unscrewing, and now that's the shower hose, that's the shower rose removed, and that was connected to the water source. So next I would then get the hose that would allow water to go into the Anespa. I would get that, and I would just hand tighten into that very spot where water is coming out from the wall, and that's done. So that's the last step of installing the Anespa. That's the shower rose that belongs to the Anespa, and you just mount it to the existing holder, and voila, it's done. So we just want to explain how it all works. This here is the hose that goes straight into the water source, and that very hose is actually coming into the Anespa at the bottom. So it's really logical, because the water source going into the bottom would then mean that that water will travel all the way up the Anespa to be treated in the way that all the contaminants are removed, and then the water extracts all the goodness, all the minerals out of the thousands and thousands of stones in the Anespa. So all the goodness are extracted, and then they would exit from here, from this hose here. So they would come out from this hose here at the top, and this hose here at the top goes to the shower rose. So that's how it works. It's very logical. So again, the water source goes into the bottom, and then that beautiful finished product, that miracle water, now comes out from the top of the Anespa into the shower rose, and that's done. So just to explain what this here is the hose that is used to channel water to the bathtub. That's what it's for. A lot of ladies use this to bathe themselves so that their hair doesn't get wet. And when it's not in use, I just wind it nice and neat like that over the Anespa. And the way to use this hose is, if we're going to use the hose, we divert the diverter away from the hose in the opposite direction. So if you want to use the hose this side, that side hose, you want to push the diverter in the opposite direction. But if you want to use the shower rose itself, you just turn again. It's a matter of just turning that dial over. And now when it's in the opposite direction, pointing in the opposite direction to the hose, that would then allow water to go through that particular hose. So it's just the opposite. So again, if you want that side, you turn it this way. So if you want water coming out from this side, you want to turn it that way. If you want to have the water going through this side, you want to turn that dial the opposite direction. That's it. That's how you use the Anespa. There's no maintenance. This thing will last you a lifetime, and it is literally the best investment you can do next to the Kangen water to change your family's health. So change your water, change your life.